Hallelujah. This is no time to break. This is no time to come apart. This is no time to have a pity party. This is no time to have a nervous breakdown.
Amen.
This is no time for you to give up on your principles. This is no time for you to walk away from your promise. This is no time for you to get drunk. This is no time for you to throw the towel. This is a time that you must be strong. Amen. Be strong and very courageous, because I am with you to deliver you whithersoever the goest. Hallelujah. Whether it comes or not, whether you get the job or you don't get the job, be strong. If your husband doesn't come back, be strong. If your wife left you, be strong. If they don't sell you a job, be strong. I am with you. Hallelujah. And God says to you, they weren't taking care of you anyways. It was almost me. Hallelujah. Give the Lord a praise. Hallelujah. So I am in transition, and you are in transition. I'm not lost, you're not lost. We might have a detour here and there. We have to do some recalculating here and there. But we are not lost. Every setback is a setup for a comeback. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. I'm going to be alright. Say to your neighbor, I'm going to be alright. I'm going to be alright. Remember that song? Oh, what a feeling. I have a feeling everything's going to be alright. Come on, sing with me. Come on. Oh, I've got a feeling everything's going to be alright. Yeah. Oh, I've got a feeling everything's going to be alright. Be alright. Be alright. Be alright. Hallelujah. Give him praise. Thank you, Lord. Glory. Hallelujah. So it is important that we recognize the provision is not promised. Because if you do not understand the provision is not promised, you're going to fall in love with manna and miss the promised land. Come on. You're going to fall in love with that which is transitional and miss that which is permanent. God will send you over a bridge to bring you over, and you stop and live on the bridge. That's a bridge. It's not a house. You've got a house on the other side of this. What are you doing living on the bridge? Why are you living on the bridge? Only homeless people live on the bridge. Why are you staying on the bridge? Bridge is provision. House is a promise. And the sign you know you're close to your promise is when provision stops. So what's fascinating me about this particular text is that the people of Israel is in transition, going from provision to promise. And God delivers these three powerful words to Joshua in chapter 1, verse 11. He says, pass, prepare, and possess. He says, pass, prepare, possess. Pass, prepare, and possess. He says, number one, God said to Joshua, pass through the host. Meaning, go through the crowd, Joshua. Go through the crowd. Pass through it. Go through it. Pass through where they're stuck. You see, what separates men from the boys, the saints from the ain'ts, the leaders from the followers, is that you pass through where others are stuck. You pass through where others are stuck. Now, we as human beings, we have this innate need to be in an environment of social exchange, of social interaction. And that's good, that's fine, that's healthy, that's great. But this word, pass through, is asking Joshua to forsake the propensity of connectivity, of fellowship, in favor of development. In other words, you cannot fit in and stand out at the same time. You've got to decide. Do you want to hang out with the host, or are you willing to pass through the host? You're going to have both ways. You cannot have the need of a company and be leadership. You've got to pass through it. You've got to pass through it. You have to pass through it. You cannot get hung up in it because you cannot lead what you're in. You've got to pass through it. You've got to go through it. You are to speak to them, but you cannot speak to them if you have a need to be one of them. You've got to pass through it. Now understand the dangers of the dangerous details of this text, because when God is calling you to go through, to pass through, and you get hung up in it, you've got to go through it. You've got to pass through it. Run through them. Run through them hollering. Run through them screaming. Run through them giving orders. Run through them declaring information. Run through them is what the Holy Spirit is telling you tonight. Do you know that most of the people in the Bible were healed, but they have to go through a crowd to get their healing? Come on. The woman with the issue of blood, she had to pass through a crowd. Blind Bartimaeus, he has to come through a crowd. The paralyzed man has to be, over a crowd. There's always something, there's always somebody in the way between you and what God has promised to you. The Holy Spirit is telling you tonight, go through the crowd, pass through the crowd. Hallelujah. So number 2, the second commanded word God gave to Joshua was prepare your vigils. Prepare your vigils. Now this is from a God that has been feeding me for 40 years. Where's my skill? Where's my 40-year-old pot? Where is my skill? Where is my 40-year-old pot? 40 years is a generation. He's speaking to a generation that is used to being fed, telling them to cook. Come on. Have we not raised a generation in this country that is used to being fed? Yeah. I'm just going to sit around and wait for something to fall. What do you do when what you expected doesn't work? What do you do when what you expected doesn't work? You thought you were going to be discovered. Your mother told you that you're cute. So, you thought you were going to be a model. And you moved to LA. And now you work